Hey everyone, Laser Dave here again with Trotec Laser, here to answer the question, can you laser it? Today, I'm going to find out if it's possible to consistently laser mark the surface of cigars. Come with me, let's find out.
To start, I need to do some testing to determine what settings and setup works the best to produce a contrast mark without penetrating the outer layer of the cigar. I'm able to get an effective dark contrast. However, this setting will make the cigar ineffective because it penetrates the outer layer. So some simple trial and error testing at low laser power at low DPI is necessary to find the ideal settings. Testing found that the 4-inch lens at low laser power and low DPI was found to produce a non-penetrating whitish mark that produces consistent repeatability. Settings that have been found to work running on a Speedy 360 80-watt laser with a 4-inch lens running from the bottom up at 30% power, 75% speed, 500 ppi, and 250 dpi. We now have the answer if a laser can effectively and consistently engrave the outer layers of a cigar and produce contrast. So now I'm going to engrave some graphics onto some different types of cigars, and as you can see, the quality is very good. However, I did find that because the 4-inch lens is used at low DPI, the details of the graphics needs to be basic and not too complicated to produce an effective look. The congratulations image shown here shows the limit of the detail that I was able to achieve with these settings and setup. But because the 4-inch lens has such good tolerance, even though the cigars are not all consistent, it does a very good job overall. Now I'm going to run a small production test on this sample acrylic fixture that I designed to determine if this process can be scaled up. As you can see, the consistency is there when running multiple cigars at a time. This proves that it is possible to run large batches, making this a viable and potentially profitable application. On another note, I found that the darker the cigars, the better the contrast is. Now let's run a more complicated 360-degree engraving test using these settings on a rotary to see if this is also possible. As you can see, running even a 4-inch lens with the rotary produces a very consistent 360-degree engraving all the way around the cigar, producing an outstanding finished result. And actually the productivity is very good due to the fact that we're only running at 250 dpi around the graphic. Now let's do something that I've always wanted to try. I want to use a high-powered CO2 laser and try to light the cigar. I have designed and cut this simple little wood fixture to hold up the cigar, and I will use this spiral file, running the laser out of focus by about 1/2 inch away from the surface of the cigar and attempt to light it. Here we go. And we have laser ignition. It worked flawlessly, producing a very evenly lit cigar.
There we have it, a custom engraved and laser lit cigar. If you have something that you would like to see me laser, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see what I laser next. We'll see you next time.